All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Let's touch gloves and do this.
Daniel Cormier made the most of his second opportunity to leave with the belt. That's what Gustafsson is looking to do tonight. The Mauler, DC.
Good.
Here we go! Tonight's Fight Clock, brought to you by Halo 5 Guardians, coming October 27th, exclusively on Xbox One, rated teen. Gustafsson in the white, going to try to utilize that reach, stay on the outside. DC wants to turn this into a dogfight.
Gustafsson very good at fighting tall, Mike. He's not just a long guy. He's excellent at using that length. Keeps guys at the end of his punches and kicks. And he has very good footwork for a big man.
That's what made the Jones fight so fascinating.
Threw a hard switch kick to the body there, and there's the drive by DC. Looking for the single.
DC, can he get him? Yep.
Whoa.
Good takedown by the champion.
That's Daniel Cormier, ladies and gentlemen. That's some high-level wrestling.
Embrace the grind. Trying to smother him here. Utilize the Turk. Wrestlers don't mind working out of the half guard. They oftentimes feel they get more control.
Well, Daniel is winning here, and it's all about pressure, and it's all about success. And this is what he wanted to do, and he was able to do it. But now Gustafsson moves it to full guard, and Gustafsson is surprisingly effective off of his back with elbows, especially because of his length, because of his torso length. He can keep a fighter with their head like in the middle of his chest, and he can generate some good power off those elbows.
Cormier with the ground and pound here early. Gustafsson trying to work his way up, not yet.
Cormier right back.
Gustafsson closes the guard once again. Gustafsson made his UFC debut at age 22. Cormier didn't start at MMA, Joe, until he was 30. To the body. Cormier scores a ton from the clinch and a ton from the ground as he's doing here.
But so far, Gustafsson has been able to neutralize a lot of the ground and pound by using wrist control, controlling the posture. Daniel's gotten some shots in, though.
Mostly those shots to the body. There you go right there. Great example of the guard of the Mauler. Cormier coming in, as you mentioned, Joe, in what he believes is the best shape of his career.
Well, he really got his diet in order for this camp.
Took it to a whole new level.
Alexander looking for a submission attempt and got most of his guard past to half guard. Hip escaping, trying to get back to full guard again.
Almost 50 strikes already. Cormier doing all of this on the ground. Don't forget, after our pay-per-view, tune over to FS1 for the post-fight show. Ariel Helwani, Brian Stan, Dominic Cruz, Megan O'Leary.
Side control. Side control for Cormier, and this is not good for Gustafsson. Gustafsson scrambles. Very nicely done by Gustafsson, back to his feet.
Gus is up, 1:15 on the clock. Looking over towards his corner, Hilaire Latifi.
He turned and looked towards them. That's
big
rare.
time.
I mean,
The All-Stars Training Center in Stockholm. Inside leg kick by DC. Story of round one. Big takedown and ground and pound from the champion.
that was a nice leg kick there by Gustafsson. A nice
Good
inside
kick by
leg kick by the champ.
Caught it. Gustafsson, if nothing else, looking to make DC think about a few different things at the beginning of round 2.
Gustafsson likes that looping uppercut.
Yeah.
He feints with the jab and steps in with that looping uppercut.
Little slip by Cormier. Quick punches in the clinch there.
And this right here is why wrestling is the most important aspect of MMA. When you can do that to a guy, it changes the whole ball game.
Both men scheduled for 5 rounds for the 4th time in their careers tonight.
That's right.
The battle continues.
Interesting that Javier Mendez was saying to Daniel Cormier, you stood with him a little bit longer than I want you to.
You see that reach of Gustafsson. Cormier literally leaning back away from potential punches.
Gustafsson keeps looking at his corner, not just listening to them, but looking at them.
Ooh. Up the middle, over the top. Title fight here in Houston, main event. Gustafsson fakes the takedown.
Yeah, just to keep him honest.
Yep.
But the more Daniel is forced to stand up with him, the more Gustafsson can utilize his advantages. Right there, he caught him with a nice shot.
And the right eye, there's blood under the right eye of the champion. Cormier over the top.
A lot of pressure by Daniel.
Right after the molar.
Tremendous pressure by Cormier. There's a knee, that'll cost Gustafsson. And he gets out of it, very nice. Look at that, spins around.
This storyline could be big here right now. Cormier not able to take it down. And Gustafsson with a quick takedown.
That is crazy.
Gustafsson went to Alliance MMA.
Again. He hurt him with the right hand. He hurt him. Nice uppercuts here by DC.
This is where DC works, on the ground and in the clinch. Short, but very
nice knee
effective
again,
strikes.
but those knees are dangerous. As Daniel capitalizes on it every time. Gustafsson forced to defend. Hard elbow there by Gustafsson. And you see the blood on that elbow afterwards.
After the Phil Davis fight, Gustafsson went to Alliance to improve his wrestling, his overall game, and you can see it here early in this fight with Cormier, the 2-time Olympian. Switches to the southpaw stance. Watch for the body kick.
He's having a problem with that right eye, Mike. Daniel Cormier is. It's swelling, there's bleeding in it. There's more than one injury, I think. He's mixing it up to the body.
Yeah. Putting that jab in the face of Cormier.
Another knee to the body. That one hurt him.
This is what Gustafsson wants. Stand and trade. Uppercut. He wants to avoid these clinches. Good shots by
These
Cormier.
are hard uppercuts by DC. And a good left hook by Gustafsson on the break. But those uppercuts by DC in tight were excellent.
Especially when he's pulling down on the neck. Trying to keep Cormier at distance. See if he abandons those knees, Joe.
He's looking for that uppercut, Mike. He keeps feinting with that jab, and then he loves that, like, bolo uppercut. Ooh, nice right hand over the top. Good right hand. And DC comes back. We learned about DC's chin in the Rumble fight. DC can take a hell of a shot.
DC said pursuit causes fatigue. He's trying to pursue Alexander Gustafsson here in this round.
He keeps looking back to his corner. I mean, he's done it 3 times in this round now. Good right hand over the top by DC, and a good uppercut by Gustafsson.
Got ourselves a fight. Gustafsson circling, center of the octagon, controlled by Cormier. Check out the total strikes here in round number 2. Again.
DC loves that.
Those are nasty.
He's having great success with that in the clinch.
DC throws that right hand out there. Clipped him again.
And again with the takedown by Gustafsson. Incredible.
And he's got the back. That's a big statement late in this round, partner.
It certainly is. What's a big statement, period? And that's a shock to Daniel Cormier. And it's something that we talked about when we were watching them prepare for the fight. When you're watching the videos of their training sessions, Gustafsson was shooting a lot of takedowns, and now we know why. And he won that round with them. There's a good little short left, and that was the one that cut him. And here's a takedown, unexpected takedown by Gustafsson. There's a nice right hand by Gustafsson. And we didn't show in the highlight was the uppercuts that DC had landed. They were effective as well. But I believe that Crazy Bob Cook is probably right. It's probably 1-1.
Coach Andreas Michael in the corner of Gustafsson saying, be mentally strong. Take it to him. Good start to this fight.
Right hand by Gustafsson.
If I would have told you, Joe, we would be in round 3, it'd be 1-1 for takedowns, you probably wouldn't have believed me.
Well, Gustafsson took him down twice.
They credit him with 1.
Nice knee to the body there.
But he's right there with DC, which is the point. Good body kick.
One, he snapped back up. But the point is, he made his point.
Exactly. That opens up your striking arsenal big time.
Ooh, nice uppercut. Hard uppercut by Gustafsson. Very nice.
Throwing that left hand out. Trying to keep Cormier away. 79-inch reach for Gustafsson. 72.5 for DC.
Nice leg kick there. Ooh, good right hand. Oh, beautiful right hand by DC.
DC with a big swing and a miss.
Oh man, he's swinging for the bleachers now. Gustafsson bleeding out of his nose from that right hand.
Boom. Combination by the Swede.
Very nice. Boy, Дэниел
again with those uppercuts.
He ties the left hand up. He ties the back. Oh, beautiful uppercuts.
Over and over again.
He's got Gustafsson in trouble with those shots.
It's all kinds of busted up now. And there's that pursuit still from Cormier. Gustafsson trying to become the 5th European to win a UFC belt.
Boy, did DC sprawl to avoid that takedown.
Midway point of this fight.
Nice jab.
Hook, jab. Again with the lead left. Short wrestler, tall striker. Very close fight so far. Good round for Daniel Cormier, especially with those uppercuts again.
Gustafsson has his mouth open now in this round because of his nose. Bleeding out of the nose, probably having a really hard time breathing out of it.
Mentioned earlier, Cormier loves the ground and those clinch strikes. 16 of them so far in the fight.
Oh, another one right on that nose. That nose could easily be broken, Mike.
And again, look at that.
He smashed him with these uppercuts. These are hard
Throwing the
uppercuts.
hip, everything. He's throwing his uppercuts from the ground. And he stays on him.
And he hit him with that right hand as well.
He senses an opening.
Gustafsson's really busted up now, Mike. Over that right eye as well.
Gustafsson has to avoid these clinch exchanges.
But he's hanging in there, Mike. We learned about his heart and will in that John Jones fight. Pushed to the brink.
Final minute of the third.
The uppercut for Daniel Cormier has been such an excellent weapon in this fight, especially with that left hand pulling down on the head.
And his conditioning.
Yes.
Big shot by the Moors. Gustafsson down. Cormier grabs the leg. And a knee by Gustafsson. Gustafsson landed big time. 15. Is this?
What a fight. What a fight. Man. There's the right hand from Daniel. And a series of uppercuts from Cormier as he holds on to the back of the head. And watch this knee. Boom.
Championship rounds. Fourth 5-round fight for Gustafsson, all in the UFC. He went the distance in that great fight with John Jones.
Nice kick to the body there. Nice leg kick. Gustafsson opening up.
DC has gone 25 minutes twice against Jones and Barnett.
Good left-right by Gustafsson, and nice jab.
Right when it looked like Cormier was starting to really gain momentum, the knee came from the Swede. Now we're very even.
Well, a knee like that, Mike, can take a lot out of you. We really don't know how badly he was hurt, but he definitely got rocked.
Precision, speed, movement.
Solid
Gustafsson.
jab by Gustafsson. Good kick to the body.
Cormier staying right in his face. Both men busted up.
Oh!
But far from beaten right hand by Gustafsson. Cormier chasing him down, like Crazy Bob Cook talked about.
Cormier does such a good job of taking advantage. Once he does tag him, then he just starts pouring it on. And that's when he's going to be able to land these uppercuts as well. And he's busted up, Mike. Big cut under the right eye of Cormier now.
Total strikes in our fight. Cormier with the advantage big time. A lot of those in the clinch.
Oh, right hand by Gustafsson.
And again, DC's trying to spring into those punches to handle this distance. Almost jumping into those punches. Not that one, though. Title on the line. Championship rounds. Snaps his head back with the jab.
Pop that right hand in there.
Like I said, double left, Joe, and then the right hand right down the pipe.
see he's just chasing him down, walking him down. Nice front kick to the body, very nice.
You see the way it landed in the midsection of Cormier.
But
don't forget,
excuse me, go ahead.
Don't forget post-fight show FS1 right after our pay-per-view.
He sees the one pressing the action, pushing forward. There's a nice right hand. Oh, for that knee there.
That knee again.
Again, looks for the takedown. There's that knee again.
And Daniel Cormier has not looked for a takedown in forever.
Daniel with the right hand there.
He's keeping the pressure, but we haven't seen the wrestling of Cormier. He's going to lunge into those punches.
The amount of movement, if you compared like how far they've traveled, Gustafsson has had to move so much more because he's moving away, he's backing up. A lot of his movement has been going backwards, which is exhausting. Like all this distance he travels, whereas Cormier just walks him down. Oh!
He threw a kick out there. Gustafsson threw him aside for half a second. They're right back up though. 15.
Gustafsson keeps reaching for that leg when Daniel throws it. But this is almost anybody's round here.
Oh, good connection there.
It's flurries like that that could win a round when they're this close. Man, what a fight.
Wow. Alexander Gustafsson. Daniel Cormier. Bid that final round. 5 minutes remain. Crazy Bob Cook saying, do you think you could get me a takedown here? Very animated, the corner led by Andreas Michael of the Mauler. Very close fight.
Very close.
Could it be the first title defense for Cormier? Or will the belt go to Stockholm, Sweden? Nicely
Nice right
done.
hand. Beautiful right hand.
Changing levels. Went body with the jab and then the right hand. Cormier, Velasquez, Rockhold, all championship fights.
Right hand by Cormier there.
Pushing forward here. Got him with the right hand a bit.
Nice right leg kick.
Cormier again on the pursuit.
Nice right hand by Gustafsson. Pressure by Cormier is intense.
And these guys have worked well over 20 minutes now. Look at the distance traveled by both of these men in this fight. Crazy.
It's what we were talking about. Look how much more Gustafsson has been forced to travel.
Absolutely.
How do they track that? Do they have a computer?
This magic.
Three minutes to go.
Will Cormier try to potentially seal this fight with a takedown? He's only had one in the fight. Or will it go the other way? Just missed.
So many times Gustafsson has done that and actually turned his back on Cormier. And that doesn't look good for the judges.
This is where Daniel's been very good. Cormier's conditioning. The conditioning is just, I don't want to say night and day because that's not fair to Daniel,
that
but
right hand.
it's outstanding tonight, Joe. Past the midway point of the 5th and final round. Cormier still keeping a great pace.
Gustafsson's done a good job of tying up the right hand now in these clinches to keep Daniel from landing those uppercuts. there, it's free, and he looks for the knee. It does not land. They're just exhausted, especially Gustafsson.
See, calling for it again, Crazy Bob Cook. Put him down, take him down. Uppercuts both sides. Under 90 seconds remain. Again, as you said, he's looking at his corner.
Yeah. But he's tying up that right hand again to avoid that uppercut. But he's got to do something offensive, something big, if he wants to pull this round out.
Tried the quick trip, didn't work.
Looks for the knee, looks for the right hand. He's so weary, Mike.
Yeah, both men are real slippery now.
But DC's punches seem to be more substantial here in this third round.
Under a minute.
But no question, he's weary as well. You can see how labored his shots are here.
Fifth and final round.
He's just being more busy. 30 seconds ago, he looks for that knee, doesn't get it.
30. They are on their feet here in Houston. What a title fight. Sensational main event. 15 seconds. The knee again. They're gonna go the distance. Outstanding.
Wow. And here's the beginning of the fight. Big slam from Cormier, a right hand. There's these uppercuts that were so effective from the clinch, and there's a big knee from Gustafsson that had Cormier in all sorts of trouble. Takedown by Gustafsson. Kick by Gustafsson. And both men really just gave it all they had.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, Gustafsson, 48-47, Cormier, and 49-46 for the winner by split decision. And still, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel.